We are diving into a crucial part of American history with the story of the Green Book. Now, this guide was essential for Black travelers during the Jim Crow era, providing safety and dignity on the road. Here's a preview of the exhibition ahead of the opening tomorrow at the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. Take a look.
I am Trudy Gaba, and I'm the Social Justice Curator here at the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. This exhibition it really speaks to a really powerful moment in American history as we're looking at the late 19th century, Plessy versus Board of Education, this groundbreaking Supreme Court case that codified this doctrine of separate but equal. This idea that based off of race. So what we're seeing in the turn of the early 20th century with the Great Migration after the Civil War, after Reconstruction, we're seeing this migration of movement of Black families and communities to the north. And so the Green Book was this guide that helped travelers. So it's an amassing of businesses, but a diverse range of businesses. So we are looking at beauty parlors, we're looking at garage shops, we're looking at personal homes. People were collectively opening up their homes and their storefronts to travelers so that they could move safely and with dignity if they were not allowed to stop at a restaurant to eat a quick bite if you're going to visit your family in the South. You had to be very strategic and careful of where you could stop. Sundown towns prevented Black people from traveling after hours. If you were caught out past 9 p.m., you would be facing some sort of imprisonment or a fine or just a physical assault to your body. So those were some of the precarious nature of the need and the necessity for Green Book to enter into the collective strategy of people that were just looking to settle. So there were certain establishments that would allow Black communities and Black travelers to stop and get gas. But you had to, again, know where those places were. And so that's what that guidebook was. This is all before Google Maps, where you couldn't just look up online, would this place service me? So this guide really created that centralized location of finding, oh, okay, I know this is the route that I'm going to be taking. Logistically, this gas station is going to be close to where I need to go, so you could plan your trip accordingly. So it really did help with just the movement of people to go from point A to point B. Using the restroom. Those are certain things that, average citizens don't take into consideration when they're traveling. You just kind of assume that these are amenities that are going to be at your disposal. But that was not the case, particularly during Jim Crow South. You had to find creative ways to look out for yourself and for others.